Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made computer software trading, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere. As that's right, old Vincenzo has brought back truth and integrity back into the trading sphere, and it's more important now than ever before, as old Vincenzo has been warning you on when he thinks pumps are coming in dumps. But I've also been warning you on a financial crisis since I've been on these airwaves in April of 2021 and what was going to go on with the Fed, how they were going to start raising interest rates, restricting monetary policy and tightening, right? Getting away the cheap money, raising interest rates, and stopping printing and buying of assets, right? And I told you what would happen because I'm not trying to sell you or snake oil salesman anything. I told you the tech sector, crypto, and stocks would get hammered along with housing. And you can see crypto has got hammered. And all these guys here, right? The guy here, Carl from the Moon, a big snake oil salesman, right? And that's all he did for 3 years, running a modern day Ponzi scheme on all the unknowing and uneducated retail traders. And this guy was a YouTube charlatan, along with all the other people that he was on board with promoting the last few years. He's still telling people if you want something safe, because fiat's trash, which yes, fiat is trash long term, but he's saying keep it in Bitcoin, just like he was saying put it in these stable coins, stake my money. Yeah, how good's your 50% staking doing a year now when the coin you were staking is down 99%? They could have gave you 1,000,000% a year. The coin's worth nothing when you go to collect your money. This guy, the guy next to him, and anybody that's associated, like this guy, right? He was selling you a bill of goods. He was lying to you. And now you can see it all coming unglued. Ivan on Tech, all these scumbags, right? You're going to lose it all because they were promoting. How can he? It was still right now. He's telling his audience that Bitcoin is the most stable asset out there. On what planet is crypto the most stable asset out there when Bitcoin just essentially went down 40% overnight, right? And the crypto market is down 60 to 80%. This guy's a YouTube charlatan, a snake oil salesman, and he and the rest of these guys that were on here the last 18 to 24 months with their channels blowing up as crypto was going up, they're going to be shown to be the frauds, the fleece heisters and shysters, and the charlatans that they are as they all go bankrupt. As you can see, them all going bankrupt now because here's the myth that I've been telling you. There is no such thing as a stable coin. Back in the great pump of 2021, all of y'all would have liked to say DGB was a stable coin, XLM was a stable coin, USDT, Tether, Binance, all these USDT coins, none of them were stable coins. If you wanted anything stable in dollar form, it had to be in US dollars because the US dollar don't go down 99% in one day. And this whole facade and this whole smoke and mirror is all coming out from underneath it now, as you're going to see these stable coins continue to decouple from the $1 stable. Look at Tether, it's at 0.99, right? You're going to start seeing USD, Binance USD, DAI, right? Terra USDT is down 58% today, right? 58 or in the last 7 days, it's down 58%. So if you had all your crypto money in Terra USD, thinking that it was as good as cash, you had 100 grand not in the market and something quote unquote stable that you just lost 60% of the value in 7 days that you had. Nothing stable about that, and there's nothing keeping the true USD. Pax dollar, Neutron is already decoupling USDT down 16% and 10% today. All these FEI USDTs are all going to decouple, and this is an emergency warning from Vincenzo. If you have your currency of any kind, look at this one, Trib down 24%. If you have any of your money in any of these quote stable coins that are being proven not to be stable, and my philosophy and theory is being proven correct, that this was all a scam, a facade. And look at USDX down 31%. Get your money off of these exchanges and put them into your native currency. Get them off the crypto exchanges. If they're sitting in these stable coins, transfer them back to your bank account and get your native dollar, your native currency, because it won't go down 90% in one day. Like all these stem dollar, SBD, all this junk that people were investing on, going down to shit house. And most of these, 99% of all of these, are going away 30%, 34%. Yeah, DIX gold token. They suckered in all you morons buying DIGIX gold token because they put the name gold on it. There's nothing gold about it. There's nothing there, right? And these are all going to zero. And if you're in any of these stable coins that ain't crashed yet because they were thought of a little higher, get out of them now and cut your losses, because these 40 to 80, 99% full liquidations are going to go away. You can see coffee dollars up 400% because it was down 70% yesterday, right? So you're still down net 60% from yesterday. My emergency warning, get out of all of these stable coins. Look at them all. They're all going to zero. Those are probably all already went to zero. This is an emergency warning from old Vincenzo, somebody with truth and integrity. And I've been proving this to you for over a year and a quarter now. And now you're starting to get the pain getting slapped down, handed to you. And we're calling out all these shysters that are out there, right? And if we go to the coins real quick, you can see Bitcoin did pump back up in this classic hook nose Jew bearish reversal pattern that we had out, and it's coming up to your major overhead resistance. I moved that price label down there the other day to make it underneath support, but you can see the 29,860 29,862 and 9 cents is where you need to pump up above. If you're trying to get bullish and get back into this consolidation and trying to form maybe a short-term bottoming pattern here, see this? You could be saying you got a little bit of a left shoulder, a nice head. You come back in here and retest and pump back up, get rejected, right? You could say that's a head and shoulders bottoming reversal pattern, an inverse head and shoulders, right? Where you come down like this. This is an inverse, right? You got Come on. You got your left shoulder, your head, then your right shoulder, and then your neckline would be this orange ring, right? And that would be an inverse head and shoulders. And if we can get back, in order to do this, you got to get back above this blue fib circle, sit on top of it, hold it as support, and then you can move up. And if you do that, a possible head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, bottoming reversal pattern would have a targeted move from the bottom of the head, if this is indeed a head and shoulders and not just a hook nose Jew bearish reversal pattern, to the neckline. And that could get you all the way back up here to major overhead resistance and back testing former underneath support when you were in this bear flag, and back right up there up against it. And that would be technically how you would do that. That would be a classic technical move. And then you'd more than likely get rejected from there, right? But that could be happening, or you're going to get rejected, and this is not a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern. And as we zoom into the hour time frame, you're going to get rejected at this blue fib circle, or B, you're going to start consolidating back in here and then eventually leak down and continue the crash, right? So that's what I'd be looking for. And in XRP, Dogecoin, your 10 cents is your upper resistance, right? Right here. Your 10 cents is your upper resistance. Let's get rid of some of these dots I just made. The blue line, that used to be your underneath support on your falling channel. That's now your major overhead resistance. And it looks like to me, you're going to at least run up to there, because the 200-day moving average would be right just above that, right? Right now, the 100 days on there. But I would say you're coming up to 10 cents. And if you're trying to get bullish, you must get into this area, get on top, hold it as support, and then fight over that 200-day. And then you could try to get short-term bullish and maybe make a run up here at some of this upper resistance at 12 cents, right? So that's how I watch out for there. And then if we round it out with XRP, you can see we're at the bottom part of the bottom. We wicked down below the bottom part of the last line of defense, aka get my shit together to the shit house in orange. And now we're trying to get supported back in there. And if you're trying to get bullish, you see how we had them 3 green candles right at the end of the bottom part of that. That's why this morning's update we showed you, if you want to get bullish, you got to hold that right there, and then you can try to pump up to the top part of this orange support zone or last line of defense to the shit house, because we know the shit house is lurking down here, and the shit house is a big 30 to 40% flush from the bottom part of the last line of defense to the top of the shit house, right? But right now, your major upper resistance is 47,000, right? $180, and your short-term major support, if you're trying to avert a massive collapse in XRP down to critical catastrophic liquidation levels, you need to hold above that 37,685, right? Major underneath brief underneath support. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.